people over it, but it's so rocky. I think you'd be hard. You could tear your front end axle all to hell on it. I wouldn't drive one on it.
Kelly, can you hear me? Kelly?
Okay, Mr. Chair, we are live on YouTube.
Okay, it's 12 p.m. I'll declare the Public Safety Committee meeting for February the 5th open. Can I have a motion to adopt the agenda, please?
Bob Powell or Mucto.
Seconder?
On trail.
Okay, any conflicts, guys?
No.
Nope.
Okay, moving on, the subject for discussion today is last night's forum, which was it was certainly different. The scan presentation was fantastic. I didn't know anything about scan until we had that presentation last night, and I certainly think it's something that the communities can make good use of.
Yeah, Jeff, he did a good presentation, and I never heard of it either. It was all new to me, so.
Yeah, and it's been around for, like I said, 10 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was something new.
Yeah, I did too.
Nice of them to tell us about it.
Yeah.
I guess I kind of heard about it late last year. They had a problem down in St. Stephen at the shelter, and they came in and did some work down there.
Yeah, that's the first time to do it. Was I think it was during a summer. We discussed it a little bit at one of our meetings. That's the first I ever heard of it.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, we had them up here at one of our public meetings here in Nakawik last fall.
Well, just the presentation to that out. We've get that out to the councillors. I think it's something we can all use. It's it's fairly straightforward. So it's kind of like the Crime Stoppers. It's all you don't have to worry about going to court anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, SCAN's one of the programs that the public safety minister brought up back in October on his tour, saying they added, I think, another 40 officers to that unit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They had a house in Lincoln. I know they had to do. I didn't know it was them that did it, but they closed that up, and they were a bunch of criminals, and they were stealing cars, and anybody had a lawnmower, ride on lawnmower out in their yard, they'd steal it and take it down to the house that they were renting and rip it apart. And anyway, they finally got a hold of them and got rid of them all.
Oh, that's good.
Well, the RCB quarterly report, the report we got was good. If anybody reviewed it, it had the usual information in it. So, I mean, the RCB are certainly trying. I know they're doing a better job out here. We don't seem to have the break and enters that we used to have in the industrial park. So that's they seem to have dropped off a little bit, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, and the new sergeant. Well, he like I said, he was only here a week, so got a kick out of him.
He's got a steep learning curve. I'm going to reach out to him and see if we can do anything in a handle or whatnot to show him around. I don't think the folks are going to do it for him. He's going to have to get out on his own. So maybe we could all kind of pitch in and give him a hand, get him, break him into the area anyway.
Yeah.
Good idea.
We seem to go through an awful lot of sergeants. We just get to know one and they move on.
Hmm.
That's one of the biggest problems too. They just move them on, and you got to start all over.
Yeah.
But it's the way it is, I guess.
Yeah. Well, usually they if they move on with promotion. So you can't really blame them. They all want to again climb the ladder.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they get promoted or they moved to another unit that needed more people, but. It's I got a kick out of him though.
Yeah, he was certainly he was new to the job. You can see that. But he said was he born in Shediac or did he just transfer in from Shediac?
I think he transferred in, but he mentioned Shediac though.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to know him and hopefully he's a long-termer get to know him and he can, you know, get used to the area and we get used to him. So, because it's good to have good connections with these guys. Because
Yeah.
some of the other ones we had, he just threw an email or a phone call and they were back to you within, you know, almost immediately.
Did everyone receive the contact information for him I sent out this morning?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Um,
Are you guys echoing too?
Oh, sorry.
You have an echo?
there, I think that should solve it.
We have a new guest.
That's
I don't think he hears us.
Okay. I can see you. You just can't see me.
Oh, I can see him, but hey, John.
Okay, so that the next forum is April 1st, I believe.
April 1st.
That's a good day for a forum.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has any hitting meaning on Kelly's scheduling or not, but I probably was the first day that was available.
It was the first Wednesday of the month.
So what do we have on? I know you set the schedule out, Kelly. What's the forum going to be on April 1st?
I'm just in the process here of making sure. Yeah, the next forum. No, the next forum. Yes, it is. It's April 1st, and that would be the priorities session with the RCMP.
So we're going to do that one in person.
Yes, that will be at Hanwell Place, your neck of the woods.
Did we make the rental arrangements yet there?
Yes, we did.
That's all. I thought I talked to Megan about that. Yeah.
You did, and I followed up. So
Yeah, perfect.
that's excellent. So I think I will reach out to all the municipalities again, just as we discussed last time, to make sure that hopefully every municipality will be represented at the priority session.
Okay.
Yeah, those that didn't show up last night missed that presentation on the scan, and that was, like I said, that was a really good presentation. So if they missed that one, they almost should reach out to the Jeff and get him to come and do a presentation to the council.
April 1st, what time would that be?
6 o'clock.
6. Oh, perfect.
Hanwell Place, and of course I'll send a reminder to everyone.
Yeah.
Great.
I think last year we were there until 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good session. It was.
It was.
They got involved with the presentation. They had questions to ask. I think we had 4 or 5 RCP officers there. They were well prepared.
Yeah.
Mr. Chair, I meant to jump in there a little bit earlier, but just talking about that relationship with the local sergeants and the superintendent and stuff, that's very important. We had an issue in one of the communities. I don't want to get into it, but we had an issue in one of the communities, and we were able to direct that person, and the local mayor had built that relationship. And part of that was my understanding was through these forums of understanding who was who, and having those conversations one-on-one. And anyway, there had to be some action taken. I'll say this week, and I don't mean to be talking so cloak and dagger, but it's one of these things that are in real time, and I don't want to do anything to mess anything up. And it really led to a place of concern, and the RCMP were able to take action. It did take a couple of phone calls and things like that. I was involved in this myself with the same individual and things like that. So the mayor and I spoke, and we both made calls and kind of cooperated on that. But I do have to say, we're hopeful that it'll lead itself to a positive resolve. But it was, sometimes those things are difficult when you're dealing with people, and you're dealing with people that, have issues, whether they are mental health issues, whether they're addiction related or any other type of issues that, that we're able to intercede when necessary and able to hopefully lead people to help when necessary as well. So.
Yeah, we were talking about that, John, before you came along. We were talking about to get to know these guys and have a good contact. And I was mentioning that it's unfortunate they seem to move around so quickly. You just get to know somebody, and then they move off, and we got to get to know somebody else. I mean, that's up to us. We just, again, we want to form that relationship. So if you do have an issue, you have somebody to call anyway. Okay, we'll just move on then to our regular portion. It's any directions of staff, anything we want them to do in the future, anything upcoming that we need attention put on or whatever. God, this February weather's getting everybody tired. They're off a quiet bunch.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything. We just did a committee of the whole last night for 3 hours after our public safety meeting, and I'm burnt right out. Everything gets moved to committee of the whole now instead of our subcommittee, so it's quite a learning curve again.
Yeah, it's hard to keep the subcommittees going. So everything's all back on beneath the whole.
But then it's hard to get back to those meaningful little committees though when everything's drug into like bylaws and CO bylaws and how the mayor responsibilities and learning, a lot of learning still. But I like our public safety meeting. I think a lot of them should be more like this.
Well, we don't fool around. We get right to the point right away.
Oh, no fooling around, straight to the point. Public safety.
That's great.
Is there anything else anyone wanted to bring up? I know Kelly's being quiet. She wants to get out the door. I think she got the soldier running in the background.
I could hear it. I could hear it running.
I will be safe.
That was off topic altogether. That was an interesting discussion yesterday on the Sisson mines, I must say.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked at something going from $500 million to $1.5 billion in 12 years. I don't know how any mining company can get a mine started today, considering these costs.
Yeah. Do you think after your meeting that it's going to go forward soon, or is this going to be another 5, 6, 7 years before we hear anything?
Well, he was talking January 2027 is that's the date they're going to get things going, I guess.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, so that's not that far away.
No.
Construction may take longer. In terms that I think, Mr. Chair, in terms of that, through you to the members, that with respect to that, looking at trying to culminate that decision point, like you were saying, Mr. Chair, are we ready? And then how do we space that out? Because certainly funding is, as you mentioned, Mr. Chair, is very important to that.
Yeah. But it's been a long time being talked about. It's going on, 12 to 15 years. And there's, I haven't been back at that site, but it doesn't sound like there's a whole lot being done there yet.
Some geotechnical work. They did the archaeological work back in, I believe it was 2015, 16. They've done the archaeological work and a lot of the consultation on that. So, but it's just ensuring that everybody's on the same page again moving forward. So,
yeah. Moving forward. That's the key words right there. Well, guys, if there's nothing else, with public safety, we kind of beat it to death. If we have nothing else to go, we'll wait till the forum is going to be most interesting come April 1st, and I hope to see everybody there. So I'll call for a motion to adjourn.
A motion.
All right, meeting adjourned at 12:15. So Kelly, be careful out there. You got a long way to go. Don't drive too fast.
No,
Have fun.
public
Watch
safety
out
is
for the moose and
paramount.
deer.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, Dave.